Once upon a time in a cozy little house, there lived a kind-hearted bear named Little Bear. Now, Little Bear had a whole collection of wonderful toys. There was a red fire truck that went vroom, vroom, a blue train that chugged along, a teddy bear that looked just like him, and a soft, squishy ball that was great for playing fetch. But most of all, Little Bear loved his wooden train set. The little train cars clicked together as they chugged around the tracks. Little Bear loved to arrange and rearrange the train cars and the bridge and the tunnels. It was so much fun! One day as Little Bear was playing with his train set, he heard a knock at the door. He went to the window and peeked out. It was his friend, the little girl from next door. She waved to him with a big smile. "Hello, Little Bear," she called out. "Can I come in and play?" Little Bear took a quick look around. He had his train set out, and the little girl had always wanted to play with it. But Little Bear didn't want to share his toys, so he shook his head and said, "No, thank you." The little girl's smile faded away and she started to cry. "Oh," she whispered, her voice cracking. "Okay." And then she slowly walked away. Little Bear watched her leave. He didn't mean to make her sad. He knew she liked to play with the train set too. As he watched the little girl walk away, Little Bear began to feel sad himself. All of a sudden, he remembered when he first got his train set. He was so excited. He had asked his mom if he could get a train set for his birthday, and she had said yes. When his birthday came around, he got the train set and some other presents too, but he only had eyes for the train set. He arranged and rearranged the train cars. He made the train go over a little hill and then under a bridge. He was so happy. Then he remembered something. It was the day before his birthday and he had been playing with his new train set. He heard a knock at the door and it was his mom. She had a big smile on her face and she had a package with a red bow on top. "What's this?" Little Bear asked. "It's a present for you," his mom said, "but it's early. Can I open it?" "Of course," his mom replied. So Little Bear tore off the wrapping paper and the red bow. Inside was a teddy bear that looked just like him. He was wearing a little blue sweater and a matching blue hat. Little Bear had never seen anything like it. He hugged the teddy bear tight. It was so soft and cuddly. Then he looked up at his mom and saw a big smile on her face. She was so happy that he was happy. All of a sudden, Little Bear had an idea. He quickly put his train set away and went to the door. He opened it up and called out, "Hey, little girl, come in and play." The little girl looked up from her feet and her eyes got big. You want me to come in now?" she asked. Little Bear nodded. "Of course," he said. I want to be your friend," he added softly. The little girl's face lit up with joy. She dropped to her knees in front of the train set and started arranging the train cars. "Thank you, little bear," she said. "This is so nice. Let's play," she added with a big smile. And they both did. They played happily together for a long time. Little Bear felt warm and fuzzy inside. It was nice to have a friend to play with, and he knew that sharing his toys made her happy. As they played, he thought about how nice it was to share. He remembered when his mom shared her smile with him when he got his teddy bear. And now he was sharing his train set with his friend, and both of their hearts felt warmer because of it. After a while, it was time for the little girl to go home. "Thank you for playing with me, little bear," she said. "I had so much fun," she added with a big smile. "Me too," Little Bear replied. Then the little girl turned and walked away. Little Bear waved to her as she walked. He waved until she was out of sight. Then he went back inside and smiled. From that day on, Little Bear and the little girl played together every day. And they both learned that sharing their toys made their friendship even stronger. And that's the end of this story.